Good morning, what's shaking, what's happening? Welcome back to Tasty Bites Timeless Travels. Today is day 113 of our Holland America cruise around the world. Today is a much needed sea day after 6 port days. Plus it's Orange Day. Come join us. Alright, so sea day, back to sea day activities, starting with coffee chat. But actually, C and I decided to hit up breakfast in the main dining room today for a little something different. She's not a big breakfast fan, but they had brought back the breakfast specials, and today it was huevos rancheros. It was really good. So that's actually how our day started. But now she is at church. They're starting something new. She's not sure what it is, but they've only got, a week's worth of church services left. 9 days, something like that. We're very close to the end. But we have one sea day before 2 more port days. And we have a stretch of sea days. We have 6 to San Juan, and then 2 sea days, and then we're back to Fort Lauderdale. So, coming to an end. Whew, can't believe it. But this sea day, so I've got coffee chat, she's got church. And then at 1 o'clock today, they're going to teach you how to read Egyptian hieroglyphics. So, I think we're going to go to that. That sounds kind of cool. But it's also Orange Day. It's the actual Orange Day that they have in the Netherlands. So, really big party tonight. It will be the last of the orange parties. So, should be a great day. May or may not do some pool time today. He said the weather's going to be very gusty because we're cutting back through the strait that got us into the Mediterranean today. So we'll see. But let's get it started with some coffee chat. One sea day to recover from all those port days. So how did our morning go? Well, coffee chat was nice. It was nice to get back to a coffee chat. Kimberly did a little bit of debrief with the President Q&A about a few updates from it. One of them was smoking on the Volendam. Zuiderdam has a non-smoking casino, but I guess Volendam has a smoking casino that the President was unaware of. I guess she thought that they had gotten rid of it, but she said that there's talks to that, and all she said is there are talks. She couldn't guarantee anything. So I'm going to have to go back and watch the Q&A because I missed a question about smoking on the Volendam. It's a very windy day, if you can't tell. We have left the Strait of Gibraltar, but we have spent a day of very windy, bad weather because that's just how the Strait of Gibraltar is. But went around the bottom of Spain there so we can get over to Portugal for tomorrow. For us to coffee chat, he was the safety officer. The most interesting thing about it was some woman raised her hand, and we had to do an old school muster drill a while back, and he said, yes, that's the requirement. Every 6 months is the minimum. I'm pushing for it to be more, and she's like, well, I think we need to go back to it because this thing of just going up and showing a card, I don't think it's impactful. And he goes, and I agree with you, and was starting to make this argument of why everyone should go back to the old muster drill, the pre-COVID, the one that Disney still does, and the majority of the room was like, oh, absolutely not. I will tell you, C and I do not sell Disney, and that is one of the main reasons we've been stuck outside for 45 minutes and an hour doing the old school muster drill. So, I don't know. So that was the most interesting thing out of coffee chat. And then lunch today, let me talk about it. Lunch starts at 11:30. Now we're back to like 1,100 people on board. So we're back to the lunch rush. When they opened the buffet at 11:30, they only had one of the main entrees ready. They did not have a full setup buffet till 11:47 on one of the sides, and I think it was past noon for the other side. It created such havoc. That's why there's so many plates of food from our lunch, because we were having to get everything in little segments. And we kept apologizing to Leo because we would like combine the plates and stuff like that. And we're like, we're so sorry. It made the lines really bad, so it was one of those you would just kind of get in line and hope something new was ready. And he was like, no, it's okay, I don't know what's going on today. So that was frustrating. But due to the weather day, nothing else really happened. We hit up the hydro pool. You gotta love a hydro pool day. So now it is time for dinner. It is the King's dinner. Today is King's Day in the Netherlands, and that's why it's another orange party, and it's a big deal today because it's the official holiday. So special dinner tonight and big orange party tonight. So let's go. Alright, appetizers have arrived, and C went for the salad tonight. She got oil and vinegar as her dressing. It's a good looking salad, but it's got egg on it. I'm not a big fan of eggs in the salad, but I got the salad, and they made it for me without the egg. Now, I have different dressing. It said it was a mustard dressing on the menu, but I feel like this might be balsamic vinaigrette. Either way, it'll still be good. Alright, entrees have arrived. C got the stuffed pepper. Now, this is the vegan-vegetarian option today on the menu, but it actually looks really, really good, so we'll have to find out if she likes it. I like her little wimpy asparagus. Oh. Now, I do not know how to say this name in Dutch, but it is the beef brisket with beef brisket things. It looks and smells delicious. And then we got a table entree tonight of these Indonesian noodles that I also cannot pronounce, but it came with a shrimp skewer and a chicken skewer and some Indonesian noodles, so everything looks tasty. All right, dessert time. C has gone with a smiley, happy fruit plate. Oh, now it's frowning. Now it's smiley. Now me, this was on the menu. I didn't know quite what to expect. It's called a chocolate tulip, and I can now see why. That is mousse that is made shaped like a tulip. That looks beautiful. And then, just because I wasn't sure what that was, I ordered the backup ice cream sundae, and this smells really good too. So, let's dig in. Calling it alright. Just so you know, it's still 9:36. Where's my watch? There it is. 9:36. That is the outside. Yes. It's still light out. Which puts an interesting twist on the orange party. First off, dinner, excellent dinner. I really enjoyed it. I like the Indonesian dish more than the brisket, but still very, very good. But then tonight was the final orange party, and it's King's Day, so it was a very special orange party on top of it. They've been building up to it all day. It was out at the Lido pool. We've been to one other party at the Lido pool like that, and that was the holiday cruise in 2023. They built a stage over the hot tubs. It looked like, the Glamp Out, the same stage build. It was fantastic. Now, at one point, I looked to see, and I was like, man, I would have thought there would have been more people here. And it's because the Lido pool area was so spread out. They had pulled the majority of the pool furniture, like the actual lounge chairs and a lot of tables. And it was because there's different pods of people dancing everywhere. So everyone wasn't shoved into one dancing area. But it got crazy at one point. People started, not getting in the pool, but on, the ledge of the pool area. And next thing you know, Kimberly and Matthew and some of the dancers from the repertory company and some guests, they're all, kicking water and this, that, and the other. It was a really good time. I don't think it was as good as the meetup party that we had the other night with the drone show. But as far as orange parties go, the first one was the best one, but I really think this one might have actually taken that one. I put the second one as the worst orange party for this cruise, which it was still a good orange party. It just wasn't up to par of this one and the first one. So, great way to end the orange party. I think it was orange party number 3 for us. So, great way to end the night. Great way to end that type of event for this cruise. But as I say this, I know there's probably going to be another party like that at some point. We're still on here for about 11 more days, so no, we're going to get it. But another great day. We only had 1 day rest for the weary. Tomorrow, Lisbon, Portugal. Now, it's interesting. C and I watched the Port Talk today, and they were unsure if, when she filmed the Port Talk, if they were going to have a shuttle or not. And when we got the daily, there's nothing about a shuttle. So there is no shuttle to the downtown area, which means we will need to walk the half a mile to get there. Portugal is very hilly. We don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to be honest with you. We just don't. And when we talk to people that have been there, and this is the problem we ran into at Barcelona too. Oh, I've been there so many times. We're just going to wander a little bit. We might not even get off. I don't know. What are you into? It's the same stuff we've been looking at. So I truly don't know what we're going to do. There's a tile museum. I guess they built, where like floor tiles, but it's run by a convent, which is kind of strange, but hey, each their own. So I don't know. To find out what we're going to do tomorrow, make sure you hit that notification button, like, subscribe, and all that fun social stuff, because honestly, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. To keep following us along our adventures as we are at this, last push on the Holland America 2025 Grand Voyage World Cruise. Have a great night. Bye!